In this video, I'm going to teach you how quick and easy it is to send bulk emails and also newsletters to your prospects and your clients. We go to Contact Manager, and then on the top menu, we go to Email Campaigns. You'll then be able to see all of the emails that you have sent previously. I'm going to now create a new email campaign. First thing we do is name it. Only you will see that. All right, I'm just going to call this Rob's Test. And these are all the different templates that we have to make your newsletters look wow. Whether it's 1 column, 2 columns, and so forth in there, all fully editable. I'm going to use this first one, which is create your own template. Now we enter the email campaign subject line. I'm just going to call it again Rob's Test. Now people will see that. That is the actual subject line of the email when you send it. Down here is our editor, and we enter all the details of our newsletter or our email inside here. If we want to use images at all, as we can see here, the ideal width of images is 700 pixels. Now, creating a newsletter, I like to put a header and a footer image on there, and then just write text in the middle, and sometimes I go and insert some other images within the text. So to put an image at the top, let's put a line space first, go back up. This little icon here is the image icon. I select that. If you have an image on a link, on a website that you've uploaded it to, you can click on this tab and put the link in there. Most people store it on our server, so we go and browse the server. If you haven't already uploaded the image, you then go over here to the top left and go and upload the image from your computer. And here we can see all the images that I've used before. So then you can just go and scroll through and find the image that you want to use. So I want to use this one here. Now we can see here that I've got 2 images that look the same. Well, they look the same here on the left, but on the right I've got different text. I know what the difference between these two are, but if you forget when you go to use yours, you can go and click on the View button to see what the image looks like. You can download the image to your computer, you can delete it, or you can do what I'm going to do now. I click on the image and use it. Saying here that it is 700 wide, so that's great, that's done. So now I'm going to click on OK. And now it's inserted the image for me. The next thing is to personalize your email or your newsletter. I always like to say, hi, first name. So I can grab the first name from here on the left and insert that in there. So if you have people's first names in your contact list, it will then go and personalize it and put the person's first name in there. You can see all different personalizations here on the left, as well as custom fields. So you can create any form of personalization that you want on there. So you can go into Contact Manager and go to custom fields and create extra custom fields to go in there. Then we just type away on our newsletter. And I might want to put on here, click here to download my free report. So we could make a link here. So we'd make click here. We highlight that. Then within the editor, we can see here that's a full editor to be able to customize your emails and newsletters. The little chain here, or the link, that is the link symbol. So we click on that and you enter the URL that you want people to go to when they click on it. So I'm going to put Easy Marketer in there. Then click OK. So now that's turned into a hyperlink. So when people receive your email, they can click on that and then it can go to your Dropbox or to your Google Drive or wherever you're storing the document, the PDF, etc. that you're giving away for people to be able to download. Then, kind regards, Rob Wilson. So we can see here that there's been a double line space. It actually does automatically create double line space. So if you only want a single line space, go and delete, and now it brings it back up on that line again. Hold down the Shift key and then Enter. And now there isn't a line space there. And then if you want to add another image on the bottom as the footer, you do what I did before with the header. You just go up to the image icon up here and go and select the image that you want to use. or insert images anywhere within your email or your newsletter. Then if we scroll down, we can send a test to be able to preview our email to see what it looks like. So you can go and select an email address that you've already set up within our hosting account. So you need to set up all your emails first. And one of the great things with EzyMarketer is that you can send emails from every email address you set up with us and for every domain that you have hosted with us, all from the one account. So if you have 10 different domains, for example, you can send emails from those whole 10 different domains. Unlike other autoresponder and mail sending programs that only allow you to send from one domain, if you've got 100 domains in here, you can go and send emails from those 100 different domains, all from the one account. So then you enter the email address that you want to have your test email sent to, and then you just click on Preview Email Campaign. Then when you're happy with what your email looks like, you click on Save. So you can go and create emails from the future and then go and save them in here and send them at any stage in the future. So we can see here that here's my Rob's test email, and we can see last sent. No, it hasn't been sent. Then here on the right in the actions, I can preview it to see what it actually looks like. I can then go and edit it. I can go and send it. And this little icon here is the clone campaign. For example, you might go and customize one of the templates and make that into your newsletter template. Well, you can then go and click on Clone Campaign to go and create the exact same newsletter again, and then you just go into the email or into the newsletter and go and change your text for the next version of your newsletter. Saves you a lot of time instead of having to go and create it from scratch. I'm now going to send this email, so I click on the Send icon. Then you select what contact list you want to send from. With EzyMarketer, you can create unlimited contact lists with unlimited prospects or unlimited contacts in your contact list. I'm going to send to this first one. Then we scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to send to all in my list. Or I could select tags. Now this list does not have any tags in it. Look at another how-to to learn how to do tags. But what that's used for is for segmenting your list. So in your contact list, you can create lots of different tags in there. They're great for segmenting your list. For example, let's say you're marketing in Australia and you want to only send to your clients or your prospects that live in Queensland. So you could create a tag for every state. So then in here we would see the tags for all the different states, and you would simply select Queensland, so then that email would only go to the people on that tag. Or if you're selling lots of different products, let's say you were selling coffee, and you could have tags in there: cappuccino, latte, flat white, straight black, whatever you want to do there, and you go and segment your list and market to the particular people that you want to market to. The next thing is scheduling your campaign. You can either send it now or you can schedule it for in the future. So you enter the time and the date that you want that email to be sent. And a really cool feature we have here is that you can even select the time zone of when that email is to be sent. Now, this is awesome when you're marketing to people all around the world. So you could go and send an email to or a newsletter to all of your US clients as an example, and then you want it to go there at 9 o'clock in the morning, so as soon as they get into the office they can go and see your newsletter. Well, then you would select one of the US time zones. If you wanted to send it to your Australian clients in Sydney, for example, you would then go and select Sydney, Australia time zone. So I'm going to send it now, so I would then click on Send My Email Campaign Now and click on Send. I'm not going to send that because this is purely a demo, so I don't want the people in that list to go and see all of those, to go and see this test. So now I'm going to go back, and we can see here my test hasn't been sent because I didn't do it, but let's assume I did send it. Like the next one below, I sent that on the 23rd of January. We can see that this has one extra icon on it. This little icon here is the statistics, so you can go and check the results of your email campaign. So when we click on that, you'll see at the top here, it's opened in a new tab. The reason why it's opened in a new tab is that it takes quite some time to go and gather all that information, especially if you send it out to a big list with thousands of people. So to save sitting here waiting for that wheel to stop spinning and waiting for it to do its magic gathering all of those statistics, you can go back to EzyMarketer and then continue doing your other work. So we go back here to the tab now, and this will be appearing shortly. There it is. So we have our campaign statistics now. We can see that I sent this email to 296 people, of which 131 people opened it, or 44.3%. We can go and click on any of these tabs up the top to check our open stats, to see the details of the people that did open it, people who unsubscribed, reported you for spam, etc., etc. All right, so to be able to keep a good eye on your emails. I'm not going to click on those because I don't want to expose the people's email addresses in there.